Many things will come together. We are executing on essentially all the synergies on the two major acquisitions in the media switch and in interaction fabric of Kalera. So the synergies that play out there will help to drive the margins. And the second is, as other digital businesses grow, the operating leverage will begin to kick in, but that's over a longer period of 2 to 3 years. Because we need to continue to make investments into these platforms. And that is why we said that in the medium term, we would be at the 23 to 25% range. In the short term, our effort was to move away from the place where we exited last quarter in Q4 at 18% or so to get to a 20% range. So we are on track with execution on all these aspects.
Right. Okay. Moving on to the macro challenges which you mentioned that you were facing. So are you looking at the US clients which are tight on their budgets and still not ready to spend on, say, IT transformation deals, etc.?
The macro environment, has been a bit, shall I say, volatile for some period for various reasons, because of the conflicts happening, because of the economic conditions, the elections coming up, and so on and so forth. But I think the barometer by which we are looking at ourselves is to see, how can we become more and more relevant in our enterprise segment. And clearly, the metric that we are looking at is, are we able to have meaningful engagements with the CIO at the top level, talk to them about all of our digital fabric, the network fabric, the cloud and security, the interaction and the IoT fabric. And we are seeing a lot of resonance, as a result of which we are able to craft now, larger and larger deals relative to where we were before. So that's one clear metric for us that we are measuring. And the second is, over a period of time, how many million-dollar customers we've been able to grow. And there again, we are very happy. And when the macro conditions improve, we believe we would be positioned in a very right place to take full advantage of all the offerings and our presence there.
Right. Okay. So are you expecting deal deferrals or, longer lead time to execute such kind of deals, number one? And also, is it taking time for such deals to convert into revenue, which largely is the problem with the majority of IT services companies?
Yeah, I think the deal conversion is taking time. And in our case, where we have been at, shall I say, even the transformation of our sales, where we were doing smaller deals before, and we are looking at larger and larger deals. And as you go towards a larger deal, the time taken to evaluate and make those decisions are longer. And in our particular circumstance, unlike IT, when you look at especially the network transformation, many people have the attitude that if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So until there is a trigger event saying that, their performance going to cloud, they have a network security concerns and so on, people don't look at transformation in a big way. So there are different dynamics playing in our world as opposed to the pure IT world. But your question, yes, the decision takes longer. But despite that, last quarter, we had excellent order booking relative to the past, shall I say, 6-7 quarters.